let me give you a little story. So I was helping out a client, and they they had digital products, and so what ended up happening was they realized something was wrong, and something, like there was just a lot of friction inside their company. And we all have friction, but the idea is to help expose it and notice it, and then be able to start making tweaks so it doesn't keep rubbing people and causing issues with customers and with employees. And so, what you usually do, to your point, is you start with an assessment. You look at what's working, what's not inside of a company. Where are the friction points? Where is it really holding back the value? And so, what I found with this woman is, she had so many great products, too many, right? And so, but what ended up happening is, once people did choose, that onboarding process was so antiquated and old because she had so many products. It was hard to keep track of them all. And so, uh, people would complain. So what we did was we created a little survey for people who were onboarding, and we started gathering data. And this is a really important part of creating systems, is not just to do like what I think needs to be done. You're trying to create this lighthouse structure. So as employees are looking and they're or going through your course, you're finding out what's causing that friction for them. One for her was the course took too long. They weren't sure where to ask questions. Was it in the Q&A? Was it in the membership group? The length of the modules. And so what we did is, then we looked at all these things, and you start to say, well, we can't tackle all of them. And this is where most people often just give up, or they just pick one. Instead, what you got to do is, you really have to take a step back, and it doesn't take long. And this is what I love doing, is that you start gathering that data, synthesize through it, and you realize, like, it just takes some time, some questions, right? Some really thoughtful questions of, like, okay, what's driving the most value, what's not. And then what ends up happening is, you start to be able to prioritize, and then you can say, okay, this is the most important part. And it's, this course, the modules are taking too long. Let's shorten them, because people are busy. It was for, people who are, high up in their careers. They didn't have time to watch like a 30-minute video. So we started chunking it down and breaking it up. And it created such a better experience. And she got more referrals because of it. And that is the beauty of having these systems, and being able to track that stuff, and then be able to synthesize through it. And to your point of, like, you just making sure that you have that ability to look at that stuff and not just guess, because that's what so many entrepreneurs do. And it's really just giving them the tools to do that.